In the E-Block today, the man known as Tiger King, who gained fame in a Netflix documentary following his conviction for trying to hire someone to kill an animal rights activist, says he has cancer. Joe Exotic, whose real name is Joseph Maldonado Passage, says in a Twitter post that a biopsy of his prostate revealed the, quote, aggressive cancer. The former Oklahoma zookeeper was sentenced to 22 years in prison after being convicted for violating federal wildlife laws and a failed murder-for-hire plot targeting rival Carol Baskin, who runs a rescue sanctuary for big cats in Florida. A federal appeals court in Denver earlier this year ordered that he be resentenced to a shorter term. He's being held at a federal prison in Fort Worth, Texas. The massive Marvel movie Eternals is just a few hours from the big screen. The film introduces a handful of the most powerful beings in the universe, all with unique powers, including Sprite, an ancient illusionist trapped in a teenage boy, played by 14-year-old Lee McHugh, who says with so many new characters, they were able to represent almost everyone.
I feel like everyone has someone that they can relate to, whether it be the diversity, the age. I think it's really incredible how Marvel was able to introduce 10 new characters, but really have the audience thoroughly understand them.
Eternals hits theaters for sneak previews tonight. Now to the very latest on that fatal film set shooting involving Alec Baldwin, the husband of cinematographer Helena Hutchins, who tragically died, now hiring an attorney amid new questions about those live rounds found on set. ABC's Kaylee Hartung has the very latest.
2 weeks after the deadly movie shooting, the investigation's still trying to determine how live rounds ended up on the set of Rust, and now taking a new twist. The lawyer for Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the film's armorer, on GMA, suggesting the tragic incident might have been the result of sabotage.
We're afraid that could have been what happened here, that somebody intended to sabotage this set with a live round intentionally placed in a box of dummies.
Even suggesting in another interview, without offering any evidence, that it might have been the act of someone among the disgruntled crew members who'd recently quit the production, citing concerns about pay, housing, and safety. This morning, the husband of Helena Hutchins hiring an attorney as he and their 9-year-old son grieve the loss of the beloved cinematographer. Camera operator Lane Looper was among those who walked off the set.
Can you even imagine that this was an act of sabotage?
No. God, no. Especially on the crew, we're all friends. It's just absurd to think of that.
This as more actors come forward pledging change. Dwayne Johnson telling Variety all projects produced by his company, $7 Production, will only use rubber guns.
I can't speak for anyone else, but I can tell you without an absence of clarity here, that any movie that we have moving forward with $7 Productions, any movie, any television show, or anything we do or produce, we won't use real guns at all. When something like this happens, this magnitude, this heartbreaking, I think the most prudent thing and the smartest thing to do is just pause for a second and really re-examine how you're going to move forward and how we're going to work together.
And so with that switch to rubber bullets, that means all the special effects will be added in post-production. And Dwayne Johnson says he's not going to worry about dollars here. He's not going to worry about how much it costs to ensure complete safety moving forward. Kaylee Hartung, ABC News, Albuquerque, New Mexico.